So what you guys just saw was, I think, 2 setups. I'm pretty sure. I don't really know what I'm doing in this video, as is every other fucking video, but you guys should have seen 2 setups by now in the intro. And one of them is where I make all my money, where I have meetings and do everything. And my other one is for trading. And I guess I used to play video games, not as much anymore, but I mean that's just where I guess play, right? It's a Windows computer over there. So yeah, in this video I'm basically going to be explaining how important a work area is in your office, and how it's essential and crucial for you to invest in a nice environment for you to work in, and how that excels your competency of creativity and everything in your aspect of life. Alright, so what you're seeing right now is my Mac setup, meaning this is where I do all my work, my emails, my literally everything. So my bread and butter here. Obviously the middle piece, the centerpiece, is the Apple Studio display. This is, I think it's a 5K display, I'm pretty sure. The color accuracy is fantastic. Especially if you're in the creative industry, this monitor I think is a really good investment for you. Color grading, video editing, and all that kind of stuff. It's fucking amazing, right? Honestly, the best investment probably I've ever made in my life. So yeah, I mean, if you guys are in the market for it, highly recommend you buying this, 1000%. So right here, we got a custom keyboard, I guess. I am a fucking freak when it comes to OCD and just organization. I also get really bored really easy. And yeah, I kind of got to be feeling something new on my hands. Sounds gay as fuck, but yeah, I gotta feel something different once in a while. So as a bright mind of a 20-year-old, bought a bunch of fucking keyboards that are really expensive, and I don't really know what to do with them. I mean, I switch them, but yeah, I don't really know. But right here we have a I don't even know what this shit's called. I think it's an Agar something from KBDFANS. Honestly, I have no idea. It just feels good, looks good, right? It's a translucent case. I think it's called, I don't even know, polycarbonate. No idea. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But with I think this is a GMK set, so pretty expensive keycap set. I'm pretty sure the keycap sets are more expensive than the actual keyboard itself. So yeah, do whatever with that info. And right here we have the Logitech MX Master 3S, I'm pretty sure. Yes, 3S. Fucking great. Love this mouse. It gets a little dirty, but if you clean it, it's not bad. I've had it for maybe around 3 years now. So yeah, I mean, it's been my fucking workhorse. I've gone through a lot of mouses, even the Magic Mouse. I think I have it somewhere in my drawer, but yeah, I mean, nothing competes with this, so wholeheartedly. And then we also have a trackpad right here. And this is honestly just to make my life a little bit more easier in a way, where I can just slide through my video editing stuff, where I can just slide and just make my life a little bit more easier. So, and what's running this whole system is a Mac Mini. I have a MacBook Pro that I just take because I have my meetings, right? And I'm like, okay, just buy something cheap. And the M4 is honestly, it's really good, and just storage-wise, I should have probably gotten a bigger storage, because this is only probably, I don't know, 500 SSD, something like that. But my MacBook Pro, on the other hand, is a workhorse. I can do anything with that. That used to be my main, my main system before I got the Mac Mini and the whole Apple Studio display. Right here, we have my journal. I think journaling is pretty important for business owners or entrepreneurs, just because you can get your thought down on paper and honestly just write whatever you think and how your day went. Not some fucking cliche shit here, but I think is honestly crucial for mental shit, because honestly, if you have a lot of things going on in life and you don't really have an outlet, especially if you don't have anyone to go to or talk to about, I think is pretty important. So journaling, number one thing. Highly recommend you guys. And this is just mine here. Can you guys see that? I mean, I have another one right here. Shinola, right? If you guys know from Detroit, it's a pretty good brand for just anything, honestly, but they sell watches, and this just happens to be, filled with literally everything. I don't know. You guys can see that. But yeah, 828, obviously. Right, money numbers. If you guys are familiar with numerology, that shit's real. I'm just saying, you don't need to believe me, but look it up. It's real. And what's on my desk here is, this is like a design. I'm picking it up, but I don't even know if I'm gonna get B-roll on this shit, but I think it's called like a karst or a crack. I don't know, but I mean, it's blue, right? It matches my business, and the design language on this, I mean, it looks good. I like it. And it's like a tray, right, where you can just put down your keys and, you know, a pencil, you know, and a crypto tag. So for my audio, basically I am very generic. I don't really do anything crazy. Just an Apple, you know, AirPod Maxes. They're comfy, they're, you know, they're quick, and they're just simple and easy. They are a little bit overpriced, but I mean, if you're gonna be using it a lot, once again, you might as well invest in a really good pair or at the top of, you know, that standard. So, you know, as a 20-year-old, I get distracted really easily. I'm not like one of those fucking gurus where, you know, I am perfect. I can fucking focus on anything. No, dude, fuck that. It's so fucking hard. I'm getting better at it though. You know, reading books helps a lot, but for this space, you know, especially, I have to keep this like kind of minimal and clean where there's not a lot of distractions in a way. So, I mean, for me, it just worked out, right? I believe in investing in a good area equals more functionality that brings you in more money. So, once again, more money you spend, more money comes back to you. And, you know, just the thought of spending this much money on an environment or setup might sound fucking absolutely insane for some people, but for me personally, and for a lot of people that I've talked to before, you know, business owners, people that are way richer and just wealthier than me, they all prioritize their space and the functionality of their office. Getting into the whatever that setup over there is, my trading setup, I guess. Basically, we have the centerpiece, I guess you can say, is an ultra-wide monitor and a 4K monitor on the bottom. You know, I don't really know the orientation of that. You can't go back if you have a 5K or 4K display. So for me, I opted to keep the 4K on the bottom and the 1080 ultra wide on the top. Eventually I will get a 4K or a 5K ultra wide, right? But until that day comes, I'm gonna stick with that orientation. We have a Grovemade desk shelf. Basically, overpriced wood that's essentially a very high design language. I love it, right? It's an investment for sure. But you know, it just makes your space look nice. And for the peripherals here, we have a Logitech mouse, you know, G Pro wireless. You know, I don't really play games, but just an essential, I think. And also we have the Bridge 75, I'm pretty sure. And we have the wood veneer hub wood panels on both setups actually here. Kind of matches the theme, right? So we got like a lighter white setup that's, you know, blue accents for my, you know, my business, and on the other side we have a darker, woodier kind of, you know, more cozy setup. And yeah, I mean, once again, right, overpriced, but if you're, you know, working in your office all day, you might as well buy something that's, you know, pretty good. So with that being said, yeah, we have that with I think that's a Govee light strip that's just, you know, pinned to the little thin, you know, space that you have between the wood. So I mean, it looks pretty good to me, honestly. I'm not really complaining. And for the PC, I have no fucking clue. We have, I think it's like I'm pretty sure it's a 3050 or 3060 GPU with a Ryzen 7. No idea what the motherboard is. No idea. I built it. No idea though. The case just looked cool. I think it's from Amazon. I do need to get a black one because that PC setup used to be over here. And you know, it just used to be opposite. I'll pop up the photo right here, but you know, you can see, boom, right? Not bad for a Mac setup. And yeah, that's about it. So the tabletop on that part over there is the, you know, classic IKEA countertop, really heavy, sturdy, you know, really good. I wish the desk was more, you know, deeper in a way where, you know, it's just kind of bad for your back, right? Same with this. For the table here, we have, I think it's called the Lemon. You know, pretty not bad, right? For the price, it's like $100. For the chair is the most important part of your setup, I think. And this chair, I think it's called the Herman Miller Sayl chair. Basically, it's, you know, no headrest, but it's very, you know, functional and minimal. It also looks pretty cool, right? So yeah, I mean, I've had like multiple chairs from IKEA and some other places, but that shit like broke my back. It hurt really bad. Back pain all day, especially playing sport and, you know, literally doing anything. It just hurt my back. And as soon as I switched to this chair, Herman Miller chair, the Sayl, fixed my back. I have no back pain anymore. Like, it's honestly unreal. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find these on the used market for like $300, $400. But I did pay new, and honestly, I don't really care. Like, if it's gonna fix your back pain and your longevity over time, I'm prepared to spend money on it. So, and you know, this setup here didn't just come overnight. I've been trying to build the perfect place, perfect workspace for the past, I don't know, 4 years now. I think 4 years. So it's been a while. I started off with a fucking, you know, a normal, shitty. I was working with whatever I had to work with, right? No money, nothing. And over time, I was able to build a space where I'm very happy with right now. Honestly, really, really happy with. And if you guys are just my age or younger or older, right? Like, put your head down for 6 months. That's it. No, don't talk to anyone. 6 months, learn a skill, high income skill. Can be sales, trading, literally anything. All this is achievable. All this shit you see on TikTok is achievable, right? But it only takes 6 months to change everything, but that 6 months is also very, very crucial. So you need to use it to your advantage and, you know, not waste it, because time is money. Time is crucial. So for you people that are just starting off, right, just use your time wisely. 6 months, all it takes. I'm living proof of it. This desk setup, honestly, a very big investment for my business, and I prioritize this over literally anything in the world, because you know, if you're working in a good area environment, I think you make more money. That's just me personally. And it's taught me literally a lot of things, right? To don't spend too much and invest. And it's also made me a lot of money here, just sitting here at my desk, emails, right? Meetings and communicating with clients and everything. And also trading as well, crypto, right? So very grateful for this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't really know what to do for the outro, but shit, dude, if you guys want some, you know, lifestyle shit, like my colognes back there, fucking comment down below. Cologne is a whole different fucking ordeal. Yeah, this is stupid. I should not have spent that much money on fucking smelling alcohol, but, you know, once again, I do get bored a lot. So just, if you guys want to see that video, let me know. But thanks for watching, guys.